Hey there, you looking kinda cute. Please consider subscribing and check out our Patreon for more. Enjoy the video. I'm not sure if we should leave you, Mark. It's a long way and a whole weekend seems like too much. Mark Jackson knew his mother would give this speech as the day of the party 200 miles away where he wasn't invited got closer. No, teen, even the older ones, was how the invitation was usually put, and that was fine with Mark. Just what I need. A weekend alone so I can do things I can't do when they're here. Mark was 19, 5 feet 3 inches tall, and had long blonde hair that he kept tied back. Most kids would think party if their parents left for the weekend, but Mark's had other plans. Mark Jackson had been interested in female clothes since he very young. Jane, his older sister, was away at college. She was 4 years older than he was. He used to look at her things, and he was always interested. When he looked at a bra, he would say, "How does that work?" As he tried different things over the years, he figured it out. He learned by getting used to them and seeing his mother, sister, and other girls wear them. After that, he tried on other clothes all the time, up until he was a bit older and got his own closet. His sister was getting rid of some things, so he went through her bags and saved 5 tops, 4 underpants, a few pairs of nylons, a few outfits, and even a makeup kit. He had a nice collection, but he had to be careful about what he wore. He almost got caught a few times, but now he could keep his clothes on longer than usual. I'm looking for a name, he was thinking to himself, and he had a few options. His favorite TV star was Michael J. Michelle Trachtenberg, played Dawn Summers, the younger sister of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think I'll call myself Michelle Dawn, he said with a smile as he pulled and shaped his hair into a style that was as feminine as he could make it. This might be the best weekend I've ever had. Alone, at last. His parents were leaving on Friday, and his mother kept talking about how she wished he could come. I'll be fine. What do you think I'll do? Throw a big party? Oh my God, I've never thought of that. You won't, will you? Came the stunned answer. No, I don't have enough time or friends to throw the best party ever. Then they were finally gone. Mark waited for a few hours while watching TV. Then he got a call that his parents had arrived where they were going. He went upstairs, set up a bath, and borrowed some things from his sister. Mark took out one of them, which was a razor, and shaved his hair, which wasn't very noticeable. He had seen his sister use curlers and tongs to make waves or curls in her hair. She also had clip-on extensions, but she chose her outfit before doing her hair and makeup. She didn't bring all of her best clothes with her because she went home once a month and usually brought new clothes with her. Michelle chose a black dress with a high neck, short skirt, and flared sleeves. She hoped Jane had left her favorite black leather boots behind, and sure enough, there they were, long and with high heels. Then, as Michelle turned around, she saw something new. She let out a small squeal when she saw a new leather jacket in the closet. It was in the style of a bolero. She had to have it, so she took it off the hanger and put it on the bed. Now it was 11 o'clock at night, and she was about to get ready when she had a new idea. Why not go outside and walk around? It would be fun to see myself in the windows of cars as I went by. To make sure she wouldn't be recognized, she started putting on makeup to make her look a little older. After she was done, she started to take out the curlers that gave her hair a light wave and put the extensions in. Michelle blew her hair out, shook it, and looked at herself in the mirror. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm just like Jane. She had done it a lot, so she was pretty good at it. She liked how her long hair felt, how her high heels sounded, and how her body moved. She chose a black leather shoulder bag, put on black gloves, and did a few last checks. Then she was ready to go out into the world for the first time as Michelle Dawn. Outside, Michelle took a quick look up and down the road and then at her watch, which now said 12:15 a.m. It was a pretty quiet night because a mist was falling. Not a heavy mist, but if you were out for a while, you would get wet. So Michelle grabbed an umbrella from the stand. Then she put her nylon-covered, leather-clad legs out the door and took her first tentative steps as a young girl on the streets of her hometown. She liked the sound of the heels, and when she looked in a reflection, she could hardly believe it was her. Michelle was happy about this. Then, all of a sudden, she could hear other heels moving quickly and getting louder behind her. Michelle tried to walk faster, but her feet hurt because she wasn't used to walking in high heels. Then, someone said, "Excuse me, could I borrow your umbrella? I just got out of a bar, it wasn't raining when I left, and I just got my hair cut." Michelle turned around and almost fell over. It was Lisa Wilson, the cheerleader, and her male alter ego's biggest crush besides Buffy's younger sister. "Em, do you know where you're going?" Michelle said it in a girly voice. "Home, I guess, since there are no bars open. I live in the new neighborhood across the street. My name is Lisa, by the way. Do you know me?" Michelle said, "No, my name is Michelle Dawn, and I'm on vacation here with some college friends." She hoped Lisa would buy it. "I really like what you're wearing. How long will you be here? We need to go out together." Michelle almost passed out again, but she kept herself together. "Thank you. I'm not sure how long I'll be here. I like it here, but I don't know many people. When we go out together, that will change. Guys will want to meet you because you're beautiful." The sound of a car started up again, and then voices and other sounds filled the air. "Who is your friend Lisa? What's going on? This is Michelle Dawn. Bill is having a party at his house while his parents are away. Want to come? What do you think, Michelle? Do you want to go to a big party? Hey, like I said earlier, we can knock all the guys out. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't want to be late to my friend's house. I don't drink alcohol. I don't like going to parties, and I'd rather not be in a crowd. You won't be with too many people, maybe 20, and you'll fit right in. I don't drink either, so we'll serve soft drinks and have the guys follow us around like puppies. It'll be the best." Michelle and Lisa both laughed. Lisa threw Michelle into the car and said, "That's it. We're there." "You're getting more and more beautiful by the minute." Michelle couldn't believe it again. The most beautiful girl in town was going to a party together with her. As the car pulled up to a big house in the suburbs, Michelle suddenly remembered that it would be bright inside and that everyone, especially the guys, would be taking a good look at her. Lisa grabbed Michelle's arm as they walked into the house and led her around to meet everyone. The music started, and Michelle was glad that the light dimmed a bit. She said to herself, "I love dimmer switches." She had tried dancing at home in Jane's clothes and was soon strutting her stuff to the mix of dance and rock music. Suddenly, the mood changed, and the slow songs signaled that people were starting to get close on the living room floor. Michelle went to sit down, but Lisa grabbed her and said, "There's no way the prettiest girl at the party is going to sit down right now. Tommy and all the other guys here want to dance with you, but he asked me to ask you because he's so shy. I've never slow danced with a guy, so I can relate. Just put your arms around his neck and move around. He won't care." Michelle put her arms around Tommy's neck and moved around the room with him. She danced with all the guys at the party and couldn't stop smiling the whole time. People started going to bed around 5 a.m., and Michelle didn't know what she would do. "Don't worry, you're sharing with me. I wouldn't leave my new best friend with a guy she doesn't know. I have an extra nightgown in my bag, so let's go to bed." "Sure, but how about you go home tomorrow? We can walk, because it isn't that far. I love the way you look. It makes me think of a movie star. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you this, but I'm a guy." Michelle's eyes started to tear up, but Lisa stopped her. "I can't believe you're a guy," she said. "But if you ever want to be Michelle, call me and we'll hang out. I'd also like to meet the male persona, and I'll do anything I can to help you. Michelle, good night." So Michelle and her new best friend Lisa went to bed. Michelle kept thinking to herself, "Wow, that went way smoother than I thought. She doesn't mind I'm a crossdresser. That is wonderful." The next morning, Michelle's hair and makeup were fixed by Lisa, and they talked about the situation for a while before walking home together. "Lisa, thanks for being my friend. I don't think anyone else would have been so understanding. I hope to see you again. Monday night, my parents will come home. That gives us 2 more nights to spend together. How about I come to your house tonight and you come to mine tomorrow? We can watch movies and dress up in different clothes." Michelle said, "Yes, please, I think I'd like that." Michelle Dawn had met a lot of new people, made some new friends, and spent the night with the most beautiful girl in school. It had been a long and wonderful night. She fell asleep when she got home, and her cell phone rang about 2 hours later to wake her up. Lisa was on the screen when she picked it up. She answered the phone with a smile and, "Hi, Lisa. How are you?" "I'm fine. How was the big hit from the party last night?" "Last night, you totally wowed everyone. All the guys wanted to dance with you, and they were all asking who you were. I even felt a little envious, because I don't get that much attention." Michelle couldn't even breathe when she heard that, and the thought of being so popular made her start to cry a little. "I couldn't believe what you just told me. I've never been popular before, and it feels great." Lisa laughed and said, "Well, you're popular now. It was the best night of my life. I will see you tonight. Tonight is going to make last night look very tame. We're going to another party, and it will be something else. I'll be over in half an hour to help you get ready, so get ready to be the center of everyone's attention again." When Lisa ended the call, Michelle thought about what she had said and cried again by herself as she thought about her night. She also remembered how she felt the first time she went outside as Michelle Dawn, wearing a dress with a high neck, long sleeves, and a short, tight skirt. The leather jacket and knee-high black leather boots made her feel like she was letting the world see who she really was. Meeting her new best friend, Lisa Wilson, who had befriended her, brought her to the party where, in Michelle's opinion, the most unbelievable thing happened. She became the girl everyone wanted to be with. It was even better than she could have imagined, and tonight was supposed to be better. Then she thought, what am I going to wear tonight? Oh my God, I have no idea why Lisa sent a text saying she was on her way, and then the phone rang. "Hello, Mark, how are you?" It sounded like Mom. "Oh, hi, Mom. Everything is fine. Your voice sounds shaky. Are you okay? Yeah, I heard some bad news about a band I like. They think they're going to break up, which made me a little sad." "Oh, okay. Just checking in to see if you're okay." "Yes, one of my friends is coming over and we'll talk about stuff." "Well, that's good. Maybe your friend will spend the night with you just so you won't be alone." Michelle smiled and said, "I'll ask them." "Okay, Mark, I'll call you again maybe later to see what you're up to." "Okay, Mom, I'll talk to you later." About 5 minutes later, the doorbell rang, and through the glass, Michelle could see it was Lisa. She walked to the door, still wearing her boots, and when she opened it, the two friends gave each a big hug. "Oh, Michelle, you've been crying. What's the matter, girl?" Again, Michelle's eyes filled with tears, and she threw her arms around Lisa. The two walked to the lounge and sat down to figure out what to do for the rest of the night. "So tell me, girl, what's going on? When you told me earlier that I was the most popular person at the party, I couldn't believe it. It felt so good that I cried for a long time." Lisa gave her friend another smile and pulled her closer. "You let it all out, baby. Don't worry about anything. We are going to a party in a different town where some of my college friends live. They will love you so much. We will have to look even better than last night, with a bit more of a theme, but I think we can still blow everyone away. Have a theme? What does that mean, and where are you taking us? You will see, girly." "What should we wear then, Lisa? I also have some stuff with me. Take a look." She then took out of her bag 2 short, plaid, pleated skirts that matched. She also wore white blouses with ties that went with them. "All you need are some shoes, girl, and I think you might have them. With some nice hold-ups and high heels, you'll be impossible to not look cute. I think I know which ones they are. They are black leather and belong to my sister. Suddenly, I can't wait for this night to start. Lisa, could you please do my makeup?" "Yes, we can help each other." After that, the girls laughed out loud and hugged each other again as they thought about the night ahead of them. After they had spent a few hours lounging around, watching TV, talking, and laughing, Lisa told Michelle that it was time to get ready for the night's activities. "Okay, so what are we going to do first?" "I think a shower," Lisa said with a smile. "Now go take a shower, smooth yourself out, and shave off all your body hair. I don't want to see any of that gross stuff on you at all." Michelle walked into the bathroom with a big smile on her face and shaved off all of her hair. She then got out of the shower and dried her hair. Michelle was trying to curl her hair, so she went back into the room. Lisa helped her with her curlers and then told Michelle to put more in her hair. The girls then put on their makeup, and soon both of them had dark gray eyes with long black lashes. Lisa chose bright red lipstick, but Lisa chose a beautiful shade of pink. What do you think, Michelle? I think we'll go with hold-ups tonight, and maybe garter belts, too. Oh yeah, that sounds great. Michelle put on her plaid skirt and black shoes with silver spikes on the heels quickly. She went to the full-length mirror and gasped when she saw a good-looking Michelle looking back at her. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I look great, even better than I could have imagined. Thank you so much, Lisa. Michelle gave Lisa a peck on the cheek, and they both hugged. Okay, let's go. Is everything ready? Makeup, money, Idaho cards, check. We have a short walk to the club where the party is. Are you ready? How am I? Do you really think I pass? Pass? You look so great that we'll have a hard time keeping guys from talking to you. Michelle smiled big as she opened the door and said, I like that. Lisa walked outside, and then Michelle walked outside with her shoes with spikes on the floor. That's when Michelle heard the first sounds of their shoes on the concrete outside her door. Yes, that's great. You really have that walk down. Your steps are nice and short, and you swing beautifully. Should I give them more swings? Only when you dance. Remember what we did last night when we watched that Shakira CD and copied her dance moves? Michelle walked a few steps ahead and did one of the moves in the street. Wow, this feels great. I'm ready for the best night of my life. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Patreon for a lot more content and early access to YouTube videos.